Okay, get out, because I'm talking about PG-13 things.
You mean rated R?
Yeah. Alright, so I'm not really gonna say like what I'm doing with my makeup since I did do a whoa, that was way too much. A makeup video, and then I'll leave that right here in the little card thing. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do this really fast. I'm using the Morphe foundation. Oh my gosh, last night I had literally the time of my freaking life. I went to the Ladies Unite concert. It was like the BET experience, since the BET Awards are gonna be going on. They actually go on Sunday, I think it is. But yeah, so I went there because I had been wanting to see my girl Queen Naija for so freaking long. Oh yeah, also I already did my eyebrows and like primed my lids and stuff off camera. So yeah, I've been wanting to see Queen Naija for so long, and then when she was in LA on her tour, the tickets were sold out and I was so sad. So like I didn't get to see her. So then when I saw that she was going to be performing in LA, it was at the Staples Center for the awards, I was like, oh my god, I have to go. And then her was there, Summer Walker, Bree Steves, and Mary J. Blige. That was like, it was, a lot of people mainly went for Mary. I didn't go for Mary. Sorry. I went for Queen pretty much, and Summer Walker, but yeah, I didn't have anyone to go with, so I was so bummed out because I thought I wasn't going to be able to go, and I was literally about to cry because like I didn't want to go out to LA like by myself and like sit by, I don't know, I just didn't want to go by myself. So then literally last minute, I think it was, so the concert was on a Thursday, yesterday, and then I think I bought the tickets on Monday. And I took my mom with me because she likes Mary. And I was like, okay, do you want to go to this concert? Yes or no? And I was like, because I really want to go and I don't want to miss it. And she was down, and I was like, all right, bet. So we ended up going, and it was so much fun. I'm literally freaking out. I can't handle it. So yeah, that was me at the concert. But literally watching Queen Naija was such a crazy experience. I adore Queen so much. Like, when her song Medicine dropped, I was going through like a horrible breakup with my horrible ex-boyfriend. And yeah, her music just, it was so relatable, and it literally just like, I don't know, I fell in love with her music, and I fell in love with her, and like just her story, and like her lyrics that she has. It's just, they were so relatable. Like every single one of her songs is just so relatable. Like I remember when she dropped Medicine, and like it just made me like be able to walk away from that relationship. I don't know, like it's weird that a song can give you that type of like strength, but it really did. Like for me, that song, like it changed my life. But yeah, like not even that song like with the breakup, but when I started dating some guy after my ex that I was really, really into, I still am really into, but anyways, is when she dropped her EP, and I was able to hear, it was Bad Boy and Butterflies, and I was like, Butterflies was crazy too, and like, because I was so hesitant with the new guy to kind of jump into a relationship, and it scared me how fast I like caught these feelings for him. So bottom line, her music was just super, super relatable for me, and so it was a crazy experience to finally like get to listen to her sing those songs live that have meant like so much to me. I know I'm getting like all deep, all emotional. Or I wanted to record, but I didn't want to be singing too much, because when I went to the Jacquees concert, my ass was literally singing so much I couldn't even get any videos of me not singing. I was so mad. I wanted to be able to like repost videos and be like, oh my god, you know, Jacquees was so good and everything like that, and I couldn't even do that because all you hear is me singing so loud in the background, and not good either. I'm not a good singer. I'm not no like Mariah Carey, none of that. So it was, I kept having to like remind myself, like, Faith, shut up, stop singing, just listen to her and record. So yeah, that was cool. Oh my god, I just like made my ass Snapchat like what I should talk about, and my friend Laura, she said to talk about first times, and so yeah, I'm gonna talk about my first times. Okay, so my first time doing the nasty, it was my sophomore year. Oh my god, I'm so scared. I'm about to go into what color. It was, I'm pretty sure, my sophomore year. It was either already, we were already in school, or it was the summer going into it. And it was with this guy that I had been talking to for like a while, kind of. And I'm not gonna say where it happened because I'm about to like expose myself. But yeah, so basically we ended up like meeting up, and then it happened, and so it was my first time, and I had no idea like what I was doing at all. And then I remember being like, ew, I'm not about to like put my mouth there, you know what I'm talking about. And I was like, that's so gross, and blah 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 blah, and I just had no idea like what the hell I was doing. It was my first time. It wasn't his first time either, but it was my first time. So my cherry popped and it started bleeding. And I literally just remember being so mortified. Like, I was so grossed out by myself. It was just disgusting. I look like I got punched in the eye. But yeah, that had happened, and I was like, ew. And then he stopped and was like, oh, you're bleeding. And I was like, well, yeah, like, what do you think is gonna happen? And then I got like grossed out, and then I thought he was grossed out, so then I stopped. And I was like, okay, no, like I don't want to. And then he was like, okay, that's fine. So then we ended up just like, we stopped, and then we were just like talking and stuff like that. But yeah, that was interesting. I mean, yeah, so that had happened, and we were still like talking for a little bit, but I didn't know like where it was going, because like I knew my parents were super strict, and like I knew they wouldn't let me like date anyone at all. Like they were like, no dating until after high school and blah 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 blah. Talk about my first boyfriend. So my first boyfriend was actually the worst mistake of my life. Yeah, I started dating him after I graduated high school, and we have been talking literally all through high school. And he had a girlfriend like on and off all through high school, and like when they would break up, he would come to me, and then when we would stop talking, like he would go to her. It was horrible. And yeah, and then so we had started dating after high school, and then we were together for almost like 2 years, probably like a year and a half to 2 years. And like it was good for a while. Like it was good probably like the first 6 months to a year. It was like okay, it was good. It wasn't like perfect, but it wasn't like horrible. And then I just started finding out a whole bunch of stuff. Like he had been cheating on me. He was like talking to a whole bunch of other females. He also, one time, he had another female in his room. I could not believe, like, it was insane. Like, and then he tried to like lie about it and say that that didn't happen. But then the girl who was in his room, who he invited over, who I was at either school or work when this happened, and so like that's what he was doing while I was literally out at school or work. I'm pretty sure it was school though, because it happened like during the day. And he kept trying to deny it. And then the girl, I found out because the girl had messaged me on Twitter, and she was like, hey, like, are you still with this guy? And I was like, yeah, like, we're always together or whatever. And he was like, and then she said, oh, I just want to let you know, like, I was over his house today or yesterday or whatever. And she was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't even know that, like, you guys were together and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, of course not. Why would you know? Like, he doesn't post about me. Like, you know, he acts single. So, at first, I didn't believe her at all, because his ex, the one that they were talking all through high school, throughout our entire relationship, she would like have people, like her little friends, message me and be like, oh, he's cheating on you, oh this, oh that. All that I look back at it, she was probably telling me the truth, like, because the amount of times that he cheated on me was like insane. But yeah, and so that girl, like, I didn't believe her, and I was like, yeah, sure, like, sure he did. And then she sent me pictures of her sitting in the corner of the room. Oh no, her sitting on the bed, which I sit in, like, I stay there, I like have laid there, and he's like sitting right next to her, like on a stool in the corner, like not in the corner of the room, but like close to the bed. And she sent me those pictures, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I called him out on it, and I was like, bro, what is this? And so we broke up for like a little bit, and then dumb me, we ended up getting back together. And then he had like cheated on me again, and it was bad. It was such a toxic relationship. It was such, like, I should have left the first time. And he was like so verbally and like, I'm not even gonna say it. He was bad. He would constantly put me down. He would constantly say that, like, I'm not pretty enough, or that his ex-girlfriend is so much prettier, and blah blah blah. And I was like, where? But yeah, he was my first boyfriend, first love, first heartbreak, first everything for me. Like, it was just, that was such a horrible, like, toxic relationship. And I just want to say, like, for girls who are in a situation like that and you feel like you don't have the strength to get out of that relationship, and or that you feel like you can't live without him, I was there. I get it. Like, trust me, I get it. But you have the strength to move on and to get out of that relationship. If he's putting his hands on you, if he's using his words against you, if he's, you know, like, degrading you, just leave. Like, you don't deserve that. Especially if you guys don't have kids together, or you're not married, or, you know, nothing like that. There's nothing tying you to him, like, at all. You need to leave him. Trust me. I didn't think I had the strength to leave. I didn't think I told myself, I don't want to start over. I don't want to start dating again. We've already been together for forever. Like, this is just pointless. Like, dating him was pointless and blah, blah, blah. But it's not. It's a lesson learned. Now I know what I'm worth, and now I know what I want, and I know I'm not going to settle for anything less ever again. And to all the girls and, like, older women too who are going through, like, a bad marriage or whatever it is, you are stronger than you think you are. Trust me. I didn't think I could do it, and I did it, and I'm still here, and I'm good. Okay? I mean, not, like, perfect. There's still, like, some crazy stuff, but you're gonna be okay. You're gonna move on. Things sometimes aren't meant to last forever, and I had to learn that, obviously, the hard way. But you're gonna be okay. You can get up. If you live with him, get up, pack your shit, and leave. And if he asks you why, just say, it don't matter. I'm leaving you. Bye. And that's it. Like, that's all. It's just, no woman deserves to be put down at all. At all. Ever, ever, ever. No woman deserves to be compared to someone else. Just, we need to stop allowing these men to think that they can just walk all over us and to treat us however they want to treat us. We are queens, and we deserve the entire world. You may not think you do, but you do. You deserve the entire world. I don't care who you are. You could have been in a different relationship. You could have fucked up at one point, but you deserve the world. And the same goes for men too. Men, if you're in a bad relationship and she is just crazy, yo, female, then get out of there. Just leave. Like, I didn't think I could do it, and I did it. So that was my motivational speech. Okay, so now that I'm done talking about my horrible ex, it turned into a first time thing to a motivational thing. But I just felt like some of y'all women maybe need to hear that, you know? Like, alright, so this is the final look. I did my hair, I finished the makeup, got my hoops in. Alright, this is the end of the video, guys. I think we are late to where we are supposed to be going, so we need to leave, like, right now. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!